Hello friends, this is Parthasarthi again. So today I'm going to connect few dots, few things which are happening in the matrix right now and how it is connected to the plasma event, the nuclear event, which may happen in the coming few years, if not this year. So to start with, I would like to show pet coat video. Of course, a lot of people have interpreted it as a negative video full of satanism and satanic symbolism, but I don't look it that way. I look everything as a symbol, a connection, a dot for our own awakening. I see everything as an alarm, like in the movie Inception, where DiCaprio and his friends, they go down the rabbit hole. They go into dreams and various levels of dreams, and as they go down the rabbit hole, the time kind of the time moves in a different way. Like if you remember that movie DiCaprio, when he goes to the 4th or 5th level, the time is really, really slow. So as you go up the level of consciousness, the time speeds up, like it is doing for us right now. So this girl here represents Alice in Wonderland. I know there are lots and tons of videos out there in YouTube analyzing pet coat, but I have completely different take, because I also am a Vedic astrologer. So I tend to connect few other things which others don't do because they may not be knowing about Vedic astrology. Now, as we all know that Illuminati communicates a lot of its messages through astrological symbols. Now, if you see behind Alice, we have a rabbit, okay, which is an alert animal, a cute animal. It is related to the constellation Jyeshtha, which is actually Antares in the constellation sign of Scorpio. At the end of this video of PetGo 2, you would actually see Scorpio. Now, this is not there in any astrological system. It's only in Vedic astrology. Rabbit and a deer, they are actually, or buck, whatever you would call this, stag or buck, it is actually connected to the zodiacal nakshatras or constellations, Antares, and there is one more constellation which is near Antares. It's in the heart of Scorpio. Okay, they are actually called Anuradha and Jyeshtha. So that's how it is. This apple, as even Devin, my friend, has explained, it's actually a toroidal structure. So let me play this. So she is kind of sleeping, but she wakes up to realize that she is in a checkerboard in matrix, okay, and she rolls the apple. Some people have interpreted it as a pregnant lady and giving birth and all that, which happened in September 23, 2017. But this actually is a return to home for the soul beings. So if you see this apple, it touches the feet of Obama. There's a number 7 here and 2. So as you can see, this is connected. So right now we are actually, I mean, a few years back we were not connected to the source energy. We are cut into 2 halves. So this is the twin flame or twin soul concept. Now the twin soul and the twin flame are joining together. So the twin soul is not like your girlfriend or boyfriend. Twin soul is your higher self, which is in the other dimension, who is projecting into this dream. So just like in the movie Inception or in the movie Avatar or in the movie Matrix, they are in one place and they are sleeping or sitting or meditating, and they are connected. Their consciousness is transferred and they are connected into another dimension or another world or simulated world. So kind of disconnected. So once you enter the matrix, you actually forget everything. Like Alice in Wonderland, you don't know what the hell is happening, and you think everything is real, all the people are real, everything is real, but it is nothing but orchestration, which I'm going to show. So now what is happening in the last few years is that the two halves of our consciousness, they're getting connected. So the lotus blooms. So some people say this is lily or lotus, it doesn't matter for me. This is where, you know, Brahma, the Hindu god, sits. So I will show you that screen also. So I hope you are able to see. So if you see, Brahma, the Hindu god, is sitting on lotus, creator. Now many people think Brahma, then Shiva and Vishnu, you know, they are all individualized gods. They are the creator, sustainer, destroyer. They're sitting somewhere, okay? And we need to pray to them. Now, this is the biggest misconception of all time. These gods are actually within us. They are actually levels of consciousness. So when you are at a lower level of consciousness, okay, you're just like a baby. You're Brahma. You're just created things. Okay, you're just getting education and you're just, you know, learning things and also creating babies. I mean, till the age of 20. But then the Vishnu state is like, you know, you are deep into this world and believing this world to be true. That is why if you see in the Vishnu symbology, always there are snakes around. Some people say snakes are fully aware and they have full of wisdom. That's a one good point. But snakes also represent, you know, a deep dark state where you are fully into illusion. You believe that, you know, so this Vishnu actually represents you only, the person, the consciousness, embodied consciousness. So the snakes actually represent you are in the veil of illusion, and the more and more you wake up, these veils of illusion go away. And Shiva is like the fully awakened soul, okay, who is aware that, you know, he is the one or it is the one which is meditating or sleeping, or, you know, it's aware of matrix. Once you come back to this video, you can clearly see, like, you know, this lotus blooms, okay, and then of course Obama gets tensed and also the negative forces start getting tensed. But the negative force, again, they are orchestrations. So this video of course is full of destruction and it shows a lot of destructive symbols and Osama bin Laden and those kind of things, blood red moon. So that is why people tend to think everything as taking it literally. You see, birthing of the baby, that's what I was saying, Brahma state. And then when the consciousness arrives from the your higher self, so it is not like from the world of dead. So this is nothing but, you know, Anubis. This is nothing but Anubis, god of dead. So this is again a symbol that, you know, from the dead the phoenix rises, like, you know, from the ashes the phoenix rises. Same way from the underworld the consciousness arrives. And see, it is so clearly depicted, it is heart. So we have to go to the true earth or the real earth. We are not supposed to be in a matrix forever. Once the apocalypse happens or the plasma event happens, you are going to return to that. So this video actually shows in many interesting ways, you know, when that is going to happen and how it is going to happen. So if you can see the heart symbology, so you are actually going back to the true heart, 0 point. So the child is affected by all this. So once you know once that consciousness arrives, yes. So if you can see, yeah, this is another important image in this video. You can see that it is a cement color or a green color kind of liquid, in which this chap, he is drowning. Now many people interpret it as like, oh, it is Russia, or it is like some communist or something. No, this is actually Satan or Saturn, because see, in his hand there is Thor. Like Thor, he has some hammer. Okay, if you have seen Avengers Endgame, in that also Thor becomes very fat, he has a pot belly, and he is like very depressed and all that. So basically that god complex, like I am the god and I have the hammer, I'm the great one and all. So that goes away, and he gives his power away to to that lady, Valkyrie. So Valkyrie is on that horse. Horse means Pegasus again. So a new age is dawning upon us, in which again the true relationship between the feminine and masculine will emerge. Okay, so sickle and hammer, everything is going, doesn't mean that it's a communism or anything like that. It actually means the god complex. And once the plasma event happens, once all this liquid falls, because the same thing is seen in Taylor Swift's latest video. I don't know if you have seen Taylor Swift's latest video, which is the song name is Me. In that also a lot of water is falling like paint. So the reason why they are showing paint and all that is because it's the skies are going to open up and they are going to roll back. So this guy, many people have interpreted as like demon or devil or this or that and all that. But according to me, he is just an orchestrator. So who is an orchestrator? Orchestrator is something like a person who does, like in music you have orchestra. So these are all false events, like whatever happened in Notre Dame or whatever is happening in the world. They are all orchestrations. They are not real events. And of course the consciousness moves forward, and everybody starts waking up, and even the child wakes up. Okay, he's rid of all this cables and wires and snakes, and everything is gotten rid of. Okay, so this plasma, so it's so clear, it is plasma energy which is going to blast through us, and only few may ascend back to the true center. So it's not really ascension, it's just waking up from dream. Because in the Inception movie also, if you remember, uh, whenever there is an alarm which goes off at one level of the dream, people have to wake up. So it's like that. So all these events which are happening around the world, they are nothing but alarms. See, again the heart symbology, the green, the water, all these are coming again. And this is again an important symbol where Kali is dancing. So that is why I was wondering, in the last couple of months I am seeing a lot of this dancing videos are coming into my feed, even though I never search for any dance video. Some stranger, they're just dancing to some stupid tune, and that is coming into my feed. So I was wondering what the hell is happening. Now I understand. We are we are in that stage where the Kali is dancing. She is Kali, the mother goddess. Okay, so some of the Westerners call her as Lilith. So she is dancing, and of course you have Shiva also dancing. So that also I would show you. So all these fishes are nothing but souls who are going to not be left behind. They are going to go to the true center. Okay, he is not Antichrist or anything like that. So let me make it very clear. So I'm just looking at some other symbol. See this 8 symbol. So again, we are going back, like in the hourglass in the Prince of Persia games, you have this hourglass and all. So you are actually going back. So once the consciousness rises, all these structures and all these people, the corporates, and this world is in a square. Everything has become so masculine. Everything will be dissolved. See, it is not like this Antichrist is going to destroy people or anything. It's so clear. All these things are actually structures. And see, from his heart the plasma is coming. Everything is related to that plasma event or the nuclear event, which another friend of mine, Martin Kenny, keeps saying. So it is nuclear, NEWCLEAR, and not NUCLEAR. The boy is finally free, and his head is like in an egg shape. Why he is free? Because obviously, when the apocalypse happens, the memories are wiped out. You don't even remember that you existed in this place. You won't even remember all this the tortures or all the negative things that you had experienced in this matrix. So you will go back to your true center, 0 point, your true home, and you will be happy ever after. So this is not at all a negative video. Many people, even sometimes Neo thinks that this is a negative video. So I told him, don't see it as a negative video. Now I hope Neo, if you watch this video, you'll understand that this is actually an orchestration. Actually, this is telling us that the plasma event will happen and everything will be all right finally. That is actually the true message of this video. It is actually, it is nothing to do with all this blast which happen in the world or all the negative events. It's not at all about that. So we should never miss the woods for some bushes. We should always remember that we forget about the small details. Just see the important things. See, he has become the phoenix. See, that is phoenix. He becomes a phoenix, the bird. Now the same thing is in Mad Max Fury Road movie, where our protagonist, he is covered with a beak on his face. So phoenix. And today actually I'm making this video in Shravan Nakshatra. Shravan Nakshatra is nothing but the phoenix. Actually, it's the Garuda or eagle. On top of that, Vishnu is sitting. So Vishnu is us again. As I said, it's the soul. Okay, so all this dance is happening, dance of consciousness. Okay, so he's so dancing and delighted, and finally he's free. That's what it is. So bye bye false religions. That was, I think, Neo, if you remember. I don't know if you would get the time to watch this video, but bye bye false religions was also one of the, it was there in one of the codes. I don't remember which of the 10 codes had this bye bye false religions, but it had. And all the lilies or lotuses, they bloom. And finally, consciousness is face to face, out of the dream, out of inception, out of extraction, out of the energy matrix. And see, all the thorns go away. Everything disappears. See, his thorns go away. So the headache that I am having, of course, I'm having medicine since my childhood. I take a lot of medicines. Not, of course, for diabetes or anything like that, but I do take medicines for headaches and migraines and all that. That will go away. A lot of the souls, embodied souls, they experience this migraines and all that. So those things will go away. Okay, and that all the structures and everything, they are dissolved in thing. Pyramids go away. This pyramid is hit, and see, this hand is pointing towards the sky. So you have to watch out for what is going to happen in the sky. So it is so clear. And then the sun, and this is the Scorpio which I was talking in the beginning. So I'm not saying we are in the age of Scorpio. We are in the world of Scorpio. It is the acid factory where everything you remember, you forget. There's a movie which is not a big hit movie in Hindi, in my native language. And the name of the movie is Acid Factory. So the plot is something like this. Like, there are these 5 or 6 people who wake up in Acid Factory and they don't remember anything. And by that, because of some gas in that acid factory. But in the end of the movie, everybody remembers. So they remember, okay, who is the police officer, who is the thief, who is all those kind of things are made so clear. Acid Factory, directed by Sanjay Gupta. So all this, so this is actually, you're returning back to 0 point. It is not at all a negative video. So let me close this video for a second. So as I was telling, so we are like, many of the souls are like in this Maya illusion. So they think, because everything is externalized, we think, oh, Vishnu is outside of us. Shiva is some god sitting in Kailash Parvat. So Shiva is meditating and we have to pray to him. Shiva is you. It's you. It's your soul. It's your spirit. Totally awakened spirit is nothing but Shiva. Shiva is not some god sitting somewhere. So this is probably what original, rishis or the scribes wanted to say or said, but because of some super misunderstanding, we are not able to understand that. Okay, everything has to be taken as symbolically. It is not like a real thing. The snakes don't mean that there are real snakes there. It's just an illusion. Okay, because snakes are known for casting illusions. Okay, and see here, see, Shiva has moon on his head. Okay, and he has got the snake is it's awakened completely. His third eye is open. Normal eyes are closed, but third eye is open. This Trishul is actually two eyes and again the central pineal gland, and he's sitting on tiger skin. So that means he has overcome all his the soul has overcome all its lust, greed, the six sins, what we say. So he's kind of overcome that or transcended all those things. So it is, everything has to be taken symbolically. Okay, it doesn't mean that go to temple and start ringing the bell and start saying Om Namah Shivaya. It's not that. Shiva is inside you. That is how you have to take it. And if you want to do Om Namah Shivaya, it is from inside. It's not a god. It is you, your consciousness. And see, the same thing is there in sun. So as you know, in the last 10-15 years, we have been seeing sun doing all these experiments, and everybody thinks that it is sun who is CERN, sun, who is taking you into different dimensions, parallel worlds and whatnot. But actually sun cannot even kill an insect. I mean, they can using some mosquito repellent, but actually they cannot do anything. It is us. It is us. Okay, that is why we have YouTube. It is not iTube, it is YouTube. So they're telling us the world is a mirror, the world is a stage, the whole world is your mirror. So whatever you see is like things like which you don't like or which you like or whatever it is, but they are all reflections, distorted reflections of various aspects of your own inner self. It doesn't mean that everything is you, in the sense that okay, there is this guy who is going and murdering people and all that. Doesn't mean that that is you. What I'm saying is consciousness is just kind of distorting all these images. So like when you go to a glass house, mirror house, I guess, mirror house, distortions, I'll just show you that. I misspelled mirror, so let me go back and correct the spelling. See, so when you go to mirror house, this is what happens. So this is what my good friend Devin keeps telling you, but I'm showing you practically how it is. Like when this world is like that, everything is distorted. This is matrix. Okay, everything is distorted. So like you go into mirror house and you see different shapes, sizes. Similarly, this world is reflecting back to you all the abnormalities which are there in the consciousness. It's not like it is you. See, the perfect you is here, but the distorted part is in the mirror. So this magic mirror is going to be broken and you're going to see the perfect you once the dream is over. So that is what my good friend Neo told in one of the games, Road to Eden. So let me show that. See, here the duck represents Thoth. Okay, Hermes, Mercury, Thoth. The pig actually represents this year, I mean the Chinese zodiac sign this year is pig. Okay, and pig is also one of the Vishnu avatars. If you remember Avatar movie, obviously the Avatar movie has you are going to different body. right? So Vishnu has 10 such avatars, 10 such avatar bodies. So Vishnu means again you only. Okay. So artificial intelligence, all the artificiality, everything is destroyed in a second. See, the boar or the pig destroys that with a simple feather. That's a human. Now see, this is the interesting part. So he opens the mirror and he sees the thing and is very upset and he breaks it. The reason why he breaks it is like, now when you come to know your true self, you don't require this matrix or this mirrors and this distortions. So when you know that they are just distortions, so you are not going to be attached to them anymore. So that's over, that's finished. So now you are going into a new world. So there was something about a nuclear thing. I think it is in the beginning. Let me see. Yeah. See, it is so obvious. The end of mankind. And there is a nuclear explosion. So it is not actually a nuclear bomb or atomic bomb or anything like that. What is going to happen, as Martin Kenny said, is that you're going to have some kind of plasma apocalypse on the center of North Pole, and it looks like a mushroom, and the whole thing, just blast. So all the NPCs and the other things are going to get shadow souls, and they are going to get deleted. Those actually don't have any existence. But the real souls are going to ascend, or maybe it's not really ascension. It's like, as I said earlier, you're just waking up from the dream. So I was just trying to search for that airplane scene. See, once you wake up, you know, once Cobb DiCaprio wakes up, it's like, am I still dreaming, or is it over? And incidentally, the same dialogue is there in Matrix 3. Morpheus means Vishnu, by the way, because he is a Morpheus means a dreamer, the god of dreams. He says, is it over? Is it real? When it's finally over, he's not able to believe that it's over. So he's astonished. So he's still in a state of shock. Okay, I'm not able to find that particular image, but it's okay. So I hope guys and girls, gentlemen, ladies, everybody have enjoyed this video. So I'll be back with more such videos in the coming future. Okay. So the Sabbath day, by the way, is falling on December 21st this year, and it's also falling on December 21st in 2024. So let's see whether the event happens this year or in 2024. Thank you.